Ellie the Elephant and Buzz the Bee's Big Adventure. It was, in a jungle far, far away, lived Ellie the Elephant. She was the biggest and silliest elephant in the jungle, known for her gigantic ears and love for dancing. Ellie had one special friend, though, who was the total opposite of her in size, Buzz the Bee. Buzz was tiny, zippy, and always buzzing with energy. One sunny morning, Ellie was trying to swat a pesky fly with her trunk. "Gotcha!" she exclaimed, but instead of the fly, she ended up swatting a tree, which wobbled and dropped a bunch of bananas right on her head. Splat! Buzz, who was nearby, zoomed over and giggled, "Ellie, maybe if you moved as fast as me, you'd catch that fly." Ellie chuckled, "Easy for you to say. You can zip around, and I'm as fast as a turtle stuck in a swamp." "Well, speed isn't everything, Ellie," Buzz said. "What if we had a race? You may be surprised." Ellie's eyes widened. "A race? Between you and me? Buzz, I'd squash you by accident before we even started." But Buzz was serious. "It's not about who's fastest, Ellie. It's about fun and teamwork. We can race to the big mango tree at the end of the jungle, and I'll show you something cool along the way." "All right, you're on." Ellie agreed, shaking the ground with excitement. The race began with Buzz zooming ahead, his wings buzzing like a tiny motor. Ellie lumbered behind, her huge feet making thumping noises that scared all the birds out of the trees. But Ellie wasn't worried, she was enjoying the breeze and the sound of the jungle around her. Along the way, they faced many challenges. First, they came to a river. Buzz zipped across without a problem, but Ellie stopped in her tracks. "Oh," she said, looking down at the water. "I'm too big to swim across." Buzz buzzed back. "No worries, Ellie. I've got a plan." He flew up and spotted a bunch of logs nearby. Ellie used her trunk to pick them up and build a bridge across the river. Together, they crossed, laughing the whole time. Next, they reached a field of flowers. "We're almost at the mango tree," Buzz said, "but we have to go through here." Ellie looked at the flowers. "Buzz, I don't want to squish these beautiful flowers." Buzz smiled. "I know, Ellie. That's why I brought you through here. Watch this." Buzz flew up and guided Ellie carefully through the flower field, pointing out where to step. "See," Buzz said proudly, "you may be big, but you can still be gentle." Ellie was amazed. "I guess you're right, Buzz. Maybe slow and steady can be smart too." Finally, they reached the mango tree. Ellie was panting, but happy. "I may be slower, but that was the best race ever." Buzz landed on her head, grinning. "See? It's not about who's fastest or smallest. It's about enjoying the adventure." Just then, a giant mango fell from the tree, landing with a thud in front of Ellie. "Well, I guess being big has its perks too," she said with a laugh, as she scooped up the mango in her trunk and shared it with Buzz. And from that day on, Ellie the Elephant and Buzz the Bee raced through the jungle every week. It wasn't about who won or lost, it was about the silly adventures they had together. The end.